Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 10 of the final season of Supergirl. Last week's episode saw the gang foiling the plot of a corrupt prison system that is using its prisoners, its powered prisoners, for the benefit of intergang to steal necessary resources to try to build a dirty bomb. This whole story kind of coincides with a plot that is following Kelly and her social work case that involves a kid in a foster home whose brother is part of this program that's being taken advantage of. And it puts them down this path to kind of not only help this whole situation with the brother and the intergang connection and the bomb that they're building, but also discover that the foster home that is housing these kids, these alien children with powers, is also not taking good care of the kids. This whole situation motivates Kelly and pushes her further down the path to taking up the mantle of becoming the next Guardian and following the footsteps of her brother Jimmy Swolson, who I'm wondering, you know, it is the final season. Are we going to see him? Is he going to come back from his war against Outworld to come say his goodbyes to Kara as the show exits? I hope so. But I'm excited to see where this whole plot goes. We've been away from the main plot for a little while. I think we only got some hints of where it could go here a little bit in the last episode as Nixley showed up in Nia's dreams. Apparently when they came through the breach from the Phantom Zone, Nixley couldn't manifest in the real world or whatever, so she's trapped in the dreamscape. So now she's only able to communicate with Nia and is trying to do this little quid pro quo. I'll bring your mother back for 24 hours if you just conjure me out of this dream reality, to get her back into the real world. And knowing the path that and the trajectory that Nia's been on this whole time, this season so far, she was just in the right level of vulnerability to give in to her demands. And we'll see where that leads us. But that's where we left off with the last episode. We left off with Alex handing over the Guardian helmet to Kelly, saying, you know, and holding on to this from Jimmy for you. Here you go. It's time. Suit up. Let's do it. Remember, guys, if you want to check out the full-length, unedited reaction, watch along, you can check that out over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, get you access to that as well as everything else that we've been covering this year on the channel so far. It just helps support the channel. It's just your way of giving back into this, and hopefully we can get an editor to help me with this so I don't have to cut out any shows, because it's going to be a busy fall and winter for us here on the channel when it comes down to Star Wars, Witcher, Cobra Kai, and all of the CW shows returning in November. It's going to be a little nuts. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this episode. Here we go. Oh, great. We're kicking off right with this.
I'm free.
I mean, this is technically the middle of the season. Maybe this is where shit starts hitting the fan.
I haven't forgotten our deal. You will have your mother back for one day, as promised. But this will sap the last of my power. Let's get it over with, so I can be about my business.
What business? I thought you said you were going straight home.
Nearly forgot. There is one more stipulation. As long as Mummy is here, you'll be trapped. No messages can come in or go.
Oh, great.
Friends will worry.
Doubtful. But if anyone does, my magic will redirect their thoughts to more worthwhile concerns.
Oh, really?
Nia.
The fuck? Oh. I thought it turned her into her mother for a second, because like the way the mirror lined up in that shot.
What have you done?
Oh. Oh, you done fucked up. That's what the dream was trying to tell you.
I was with you always. You just haven't heeded my signs. Why did you send my owl away?
I told you. Called it.
Sweetheart, you've unleashed a force of hell on Earth.
And we have to stop her.
You remember the deal, right? You're in a pocket dimension.
You called me back. Let's get to work.
You brought me back to train? Damn it, we're gonna train. What the fuck?
We're your friendly neighborhood super friends.
Want to know
know how us superheroes stay strong and sharp?
We eat our greens. I used to eat a lot of good. Correct? Incorrect. I could barely keep up my strength to fight crime. I eat my greens.
And you would know all about being green, wouldn't you, Brainiac 5?
Supergirl.
This right here is the greatest thing this show has given me.
I'm sorry, but I cannot let this go live.
Catco posted it 20 minutes ago.
Haha, get wrecked.
We can have Andrea pull it before too many people see it.
It's already garnered 800,000 views.
800.
Get wrecked.
Come on, get me on the ground.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Is everything okay?
That was Joey's group home. Apparently he just got some news from Orlando. The apartment fell through.
What? I thought they were supposed to move in next month. What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, I made the same promise to Orlando. I better find him.
I'm honestly surprised we're continuing this little storyline. It's important issues. Not dodging it. I thought it was just gonna be a one-off.
That was really counting on the housing program. A lot of people were, and city council just took it away without a thought.
I told you I'd have your back. And I meant it.
What's she gonna go do?
Bingo.
What the fuck? Why did it zoom in on those dudes again? Wait. What?
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but I have no powers. I was stripped of them and banished here. But perhaps I can help you get someone better. Someone like Supergirl?
Wait, why are you doing this for me?
You were just very kind to me when you didn't need to be. This is my way of saying thank you.
God, she's so... Again, she's got nat 20 on that charisma roll. So was that guy like part of the group before? I honestly, it feels like it's been so long, I don't remember.
Supergirl can use Catco's account to do a Q&A. We'll stream it live on the website. Let our readers chime in with questions and comments in real time.
I don't know if that's...
As long as she doesn't do what Jennifer did and open up her own account.
Can we have our first question?
A lot of comments about broccoli.
Someone's in trouble. Sorry, I have to go.
Oh yeah.
Wait, don't I know you?
Interesting story.
Okay, so he is the other one. I just don't remember him at all.
Feels like we just put this guy away, and now we have to do it again. What are the odds of that?
Based on Mitch's history of nonviolent offenses, lack of support system and welfare available to him, and his overall lack of aptitude, 2 and 5. Recidivism is nothing if not statistically reliable.
That's why the Ormville vote tomorrow is so important.
My daughter loves your PSAs. She gets a kick out of that funny little green man.
Just trying to make a positive impact on my community, which actually brings me to the purpose of my visit. Please consider voting no on the Orkoya deal. Reverting the Ormville back to its original purpose could give the recently unincarcerated people living there the support they need to get their lives back on track. Instead of investing in a corporation, you'd be investing in the people to create that change.
Do you know how many people Orkoya employs? Would increase property values in the Heights, bring better schools to the area, improve infrastructure.
Make it harder to live there.
Which prices out everyone who currently lives in the Heights.
Stick to leafy greens, Supergirl. Leave the politicking to me.
Damn.
Looks like I'm not the only one working out my aggression. Any sign of Dr. Rob or Mitch?
No, but everyone's out searching the city, so we should hear something soon.
I'm sorry, that just looks so weird. I mean, that's what it would look like, but it's so funny to me. I'm sorry.
I don't think it was the healthy eating statistics that resonated with people. It was Brainy's personal story. Okay.
Bring Orlando on.
You share your personal experiences, and that's what inspires people to do the right thing.
But my voice is not the one that's important right now.
But you got a platform.
Use my platform to amplify others' voices.
Hiya. I thought our little friend was building a trap for Supergirl. That cube looks too small to snatch a mouse.
Trust me. It's our Trojan horse.
It's going to be something to recharge her powers, isn't it? Calling it.
If you are willing to face them, your dreams will give you everything you need. I love you, and I believe in you.
Now don't kill my damn owl.
All right, Nixley. I am coming for you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let's get straight to the vote.
If Nixley gets her powers back.
Supergirl. National City wants this deal.
They don't need to hear from me anymore. But you should hear from the people you're planning to displace.
People like me. My name's Orlando Davis. I spent the last 2 years at Van Call Prison. I've lived in National City my entire life with my little brother, Joey. We lost our parents when I was 14. See, I remember what it felt like to go to bed at night with my family nearby, to feel loved. But Joey doesn't. He's been in and out of the system his entire life, and I am so scared that he is going to make the same mistakes that I have, and he is not the only one. So I'm here today to ask you one thing. See us. All the people hoping to live in this building. When you're deciding whether to vote for this deal, you're voting on our lives.
Maxim Torque's ship just appeared on our radar.
It's go time.
The fuck is she doing?
We need to hurry.
Help!
Distraction.
Help me! That man was creating some kind of weapon.
It's a cryonuclear bomb. Strong enough to encapsulate a Kryptonian in ice forever.
What? The fuck? An ice bomb? Nice job, Kelly.
Collapse if you don't calm this wave. I have to destroy the bomb.
We good? Guess we're good. Now what's Nixley's backup plan? Because I feel like that was just a distraction. The hell was that about? They start pecking that cage open. What's in the cage?
I will be beside you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt.
For every PSA.
Coming from the Ormfell.
Strange. The energy from the cryonuke should have dissipated by now.
It could be residual from a heat vision. I'll check it out on my way home.
She absorbing the energy from the bomb. Oh.
Miss me? Be honest.
I gave you your powers back. Sentinel, Martian Manhunter, I need backup now.
All alone. Utterly powerless. I felt that all those years in the Phantom Zone. There was only one thought that kept me going. Do you want to know what it was? That one day, I would go back to my home, to my father, and I would kill him. I would stick him with a spit and roast him like the pig that he is. A violent thought. But he betrayed me. And so did you.
And unlike you, I'm a woman of my word. So. Struggle all you want, Supergirl. It won't work.
And only magic can beat magic.
Mr. Mixer-Spitalik!
What? Mixie versus Nixley? What? Holy shit. I didn't expect that to happen. I actually have no idea what ramifications that will have. Holy shit. All right, well, Nia, you done fucked up. So let's see how you unfuck it up if you can. I feel like they're going to build that up. Maybe like whatever Nia learns here will be the exact thing they need to like beat Nixley in the end, more than likely. So hopefully it'll pan out. But man, her mom was like, Nia, you done fucked up. Is pretty much what her entire thing was. Was like, well, while we're here, I guess I'll teach you something to make some use of this mistake. But I completely understand like where Nia's coming from. Don't get me wrong. Like it's easy to make fun of it and like pick fun at the whole situation and whatever, but I get where she's coming from. I mean, I know Kara was the only one that saw them, but like, I mean, I get that literally nobody knew what Nixley looked like at this point. So like, it's just unfortunate they couldn't like give like John like a good old psychic like read of what happened in the Phantom Zone, so he would have an image in his head of what Nixley looked like, so that if they ever ran into this exact situation, they know not to trust or help this person. I like that the villain, oh, not the villain, but the lead into Mitch, his story paralleled Orlando's in a different way. You know, the criminals that just go back, you know. I like how they kind of tied in the villain plot in with the B plot in the episode. And I like that they carried on the theme from last episode into this one and like stuck to it and saw it through like to, well, I would say to completion, but Nixley just fucked that up. So I'm wondering how long we'll live with Orlando and Joey, this situation. I like that that the show is, I don't know, man. I feel like that whole tie-in was pretty, not the best done, but better than the show has done before about talking about serious stuff like this. And having Kara follow through on it, both as Kara and as Supergirl. I like that whole bit to the story, and having Orlando come to the meeting and her using the platform to give voice to the voiceless was better than her trying to talk about it herself, because she's not making that connection. And I like that. His whole speech, man, seeing people cry will get me to tear up. And like that, plus the speech itself, got me watering a little bit, man, for real. Like, cause this stuff, this is real. Like this stuff happens. So like, it's one of the few times I feel like the show has done a really good job. And I've talked about the times it's done it pretty well before, but it's one of the few times I feel like the show did a pretty decent job at expressing the concerns, the realisms of the whole struggle that people like that go through, that people who have been in the system and lived through the system go through, for right or wrong reasons. You know, it's not always black and white. It's not always, there's like, sometimes there's shades of gray and people get treated like it's one way or the other when it's really not. And that's just, I know that's like how the law works and all that kind of stuff, but that's why we idolize vigilantes. You know, they don't live within the bounds of the law, but they do for the greater good. You know, Robin Hood celebrated, also a criminal. It is what it is. And it's one of those situations where I like how they handled it. I liked Kelly, you know, struggling with her place in the team and kind of filling into her own. And then Nixley, man, coming in here like a biatch and just messing everything up. So I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's magic. Kara can't do anything against magic. Her powers don't work against it. Dude, I was not expecting her to summon Mxyzptlk to counter her. Because the only way you can de-summon her is to get her to trick her into having her, either play out their game, finish your deal, or get them to say their own name backwards. Right? So, I don't know how you'd figure that out in this whole situation, but like, woo! I mean, even so, that machine, does it permanently restore her powers, or is it just like she's just topped off? Can she drain them by expelling her magic continuously because she was stripped of it? So I'm wondering how that works. Or she just got her powers back now. Because really, without Mixie, what can you do to fight her? As long as she wants to be there, she's going to be there if she's got her full power back permanently. Little bit of a pickle. And then the show gave me the best thing I never thought I wanted, was that PSA at the opening with Brainy and Kara. But then again, if you guys have been paying attention for a while now, you know how much of a Brainy stan I am at this point. Yeah. Man, I was happy for him, man. The vote turned around, and that councilwoman ended up still being a bitch. Fuck her. And then at the end of it all, Nixley just destroyed the whole building that was going to be dedicated towards that. So we'll see how that comes together. But guys, that was a pretty decent episode. That's all I gotta say. I mean, for definitely by the show's standards, it's a very decent, pretty good episode. I dug it. But anyway, guys, I want to know your thoughts. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you want to see the full-length, unedited reaction to this entire episode, it's going to be on the Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel to get access to that as well. Shout out to our channel legends, Mandy Share, Ryan Kerr, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, and Yuri Korskov. Thank you guys so much. As always, you guys are the best. If you want to talk about this episode, join our Discord or follow me on all my socials. Links to all that's in the description of this video. And I will see you guys next week with the next episode of Supergirl. I was about to say Superman and Lois. Not yet. Not yet. But we will be back for that whenever that show comes back. But guys, I'll see you guys next week. Take care, everybody.